Hey there, Glow Getters. Welcome to the Glow Up English, the podcast that helps you level up your English and your life. Get ready to learn, grow, and glow. Let's jump into today's episode.
Ever find yourself looking in the mirror, loving your outfit, but then someone asks about it and you're just stuck? Like, it's nice.
Oh, definitely. We've all been there. It's funny how words can sometimes fail us, even about something so personal.
Exactly. But imagine, being able to really talk about your style. Why you chose that piece, why it works. That's what we're diving into today, building that fashion vocabulary.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Learning the language actually helps you see more. You start noticing details, appreciating the choices behind a garment. It connects you more deeply to your own style.
Totally. It's like getting the keys to tell a story. So instead of just, that long dress, you can think, maybe even say, it's that flowy bias cut midi dress.
Yeah, it has precision.
Right. It's like learning a few guitar chords, suddenly a whole world opens up. And this isn't about being some, high fashion expert. It's just about having the words to express yourself clearly.
And it goes beyond just clothes, really. This kind of vocabulary, it helps you understand trends, appreciate design. It just makes you engage more thoughtfully with the visual world.
So here's the plan for this deep dive. We're starting with the basics, just naming different clothes. Then we'll get into fabrics, how they feel and move.
Silhouettes, too, the overall shape.
Yeah, silhouettes, accessories, how they can completely change things, layering.
Oh, layering is key.
For sure. And those little details, the wardrobe heroes everyone needs, where styles even come from, like different eras.
We'll touch on sustainability terms, too, which are becoming so important.
Good point. And current trends, of course. And then to wrap it all up, a fun little quiz, help you picture your ultimate dream outfit.
That actually makes me think. For you listening, maybe take a second. If you could design your absolute dream outfit right now, what's the feeling? What's the vibe? Keep that in mind as we go.
Okay, let's get started. Basic clothing terms. We all wear tops, right? But top is just the beginning. Like a blouse. What makes a blouse a blouse?
Well, usually it's a bit dressier than a t-shirt, maybe softer than a full-on dress shirt. Often has details, right? Like ruffles or maybe a tie at the neck.
Right, those little details, they signal something, don't they? Formality, maybe?
Exactly. A little bow can really soften the whole look, make it feel different.
Okay, then button-downs. So technically, any shirt with buttons down the front.
Technically, yeah. But then you have specifics, like an Oxford shirt that's about the fabric. That specific Oxford cloth, it's got that kind of basket weave texture.
Ah, okay. So it feels a bit more casual maybe than a super smooth dress shirt.
Often, yeah. The texture gives it that relaxed feel. It shows how both the way it's made and the material define it.
Got it. And t-shirts, so many necklines. You've got the basic crew neck, sits right at the base of the neck.
The classic.
Then the V-neck obviously is shaped like a V. A scoop neck is wider, curvier, sits a bit lower.
Right. And a boat neck is interesting. It goes wide across, sort of shoulder to shoulder, skimming the collarbones.
It's amazing how much difference a neckline makes, isn't it? Like a boat neck can make your shoulders look wider.
Totally. It changes the whole balance, how it frames your face, everything.
Okay, sweaters, cardigans versus pullovers. Seems simple, but worth defining.
Right. A cardigan opens down the front buttons, zipper, whatever. A pullover, well, you pull it over your head.
And that changes how you wear it, right? Like layering. You can show off what's under a cardigan.
Exactly. Practical difference, but also style difference.
Okay, moving down. Bottoms. Sometimes we just say pants, but there are distinctions. Trousers seems like a general term.
Yeah, pretty much any full-length pants.
Yeah.
Slacks, though. That usually implies something a bit dressier, like for the office or a more formal setting.
Okay. And jeans, that's specific to the fabric, right? Denim.
Absolutely. Denim is the key. That durable, usually blue cotton fabric gives them that inherently casual vibe.
And skirts. So many shapes. Pencil skirt, that's the narrow, straight one.
Follows the body closely. Often looks quite polished, professional.
Then A-line.
Wow.
That flares out, right? From the waist.
Gently, yeah. Creates that A shape. It's known for being pretty flattering on lots of different body types.
And pleated skirts with all the folds adds movement.
Definitely. Loads of texture and movement. It changes the whole feel from the sleek pencil skirt to something more maybe playful with pleats.
Okay, last basics. Dresses. A shift dress. What's the key there?
Usually straight, not much waist definition. It just sort of shifts over the body, often really comfortable.
Right. And a sheath dress is more fitted.
Yeah, follows the curves more closely. A bit more tailored, you could say.
And the wrap dress that crosses over in front and ties.
Exactly. Famous for being adjustable and flattering because you can cinch the waist just right.
Understanding those shapes is so helpful for finding what feels good, what looks good on you.
Definitely. It's about confidence as much as style.
Okay, so we have some names down. Now let's talk about what they're made of. Fabrics. This adds like a whole other dimension.
Absolutely. Fabric is huge. It dictates the drape, the feel, how you care for it, where you'd wear it, everything.
Let's start with natural fibers. Cotton. Everyone knows cotton.
The workhorse. Yeah, breathable, soft, gets softer usually. So common for everyday stuff.
And it breathes well, right? Good for warmer weather.
Yeah, absorbs moisture, which helps. Very versatile.
Then linen. That comes from the flax plant.
Correct. Even more breathable than cotton, generally. Great for heat,
Yeah.
but it wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. Linen wrinkles if you just look at it.
True. But that's kind of part of its charm, isn't it? That relaxed, slightly rumpled elegance.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, silk. That just sounds luxurious.
It is. Super smooth feel, beautiful drape, how it hangs. Just adds that instant touch of something special.
Makes sense. And wool for warmth.
Primarily, yes. From sheep, usually. It's warm, naturally insulating, and even a bit water-resistant because of the lanolin in the fibers.
Good for coats and sweaters, obviously.
Definitely. Essential for cold climates.
Okay, what are the synthetics? Polyester, nylon, acrylic?
Right. So these are man-made fibers, often less expensive than naturals. They can offer things like wrinkle resistance, which is handy.
Or moisture wicking, like in sportswear.
Exactly. Nylon is super strong, great for things like stockings. Polyester holds its shape well. Acrylic can mimic wool. They have practical advantages.
But maybe not always as breathable.
Historically, that's been a drawback, yeah. But honestly, textile technology is always improving. Some synthetics feel amazing now. They've really expanded what's possible in fashion, durability, cost, performance.
And then you have blends, right? Mixing natural and synthetic.
Yep. Best of both worlds, hopefully. Like cotton polyester, you get the comfort of cotton, maybe, with the easier care of polyester.
The ratio matters, though, I bet.
Hugely. A 50-50 blend feels very different from, say, 90% cotton, 10% poly. It's all about finding that balance for the desired outcome.
All right, fabrics down now. Silhouette. That's the overall shape, right? The outline.
Exactly. It's often the first thing you notice. Huge impact.
So fitted means it follows the body closely.
Pretty much. Like a tailored blazer or a bodycon dress emphasizes your shape. Often feels more polished.
And boxy is the opposite. More rectangular.
Yeah, less waist definition. Can feel more modern, maybe a bit more relaxed or architectural.
Then oversized. That's intentional, right? Meant to look big.
Definitely intentional.
Yeah.
It's a whole look. Relaxed, sometimes dramatic. You see it a lot in streetwear,
Yeah.
but you have to balance it, you know?
Right, so you don't look like you're swimming in it.
Exactly. Proportion is key.
Okay, necklines again, but beyond the basics. Turtleneck goes right up the neck, folds over.
Classic. Warm, can feel sophisticated, maybe a bit retro sometimes.
And a cowl neck. That's the drapey one.
Yeah, soft folds of fabric around the collarbone area. Adds a nice softness. Very elegant.
Sweetheart neckline, shaped like a heart top. Often on dresses.
Very common on dresses, yeah. Especially more formal or romantic styles. Accentuates the bust, the shoulders.
Eaves. Okay, we know short and long, but cap sleeve.
Tiny. Barely covers the shoulder cap. Just defines the shoulder line a little bit.
3/4 sleeve ends between elbow and wrist. Feels quite elegant sometimes.
It does. Practical, too. Lets you show off a bracelet, maybe.
And dolman sleeves. Or bat wing. Those are the really wide ones at the top.
Yep, very full at the armhole. Then they taper down towards the wrist. Creates a really distinct, often drapey, relaxed shape. Comfortable, too.
Okay, shapes, parts. But how does it actually fit? Like, on the body? Beyond just good or bad.
Right, we need better words for that. How does the garment interact with you?
If it's perfect, like custom made, we say fits like a glove.
Classic phrase. Means it's just right, precise, comfortable, hugs you perfectly.
But if it was actually adjusted for you, that's tailored.
Exactly. Tailored implies that specific alteration, that precision fit. Usually looks more polished, maybe more formal.
Form-fitting that follows your shape but isn't like tight.
Right. It outlines your contours without constricting you. Still comfortable movement.
And structured. That means it holds its own shape.
Yeah, even off the body. Think of a really well-made jacket with lining, maybe shoulder pads. It has its own form.
Okay. Relaxed fit is looser, right? More comfort, ease.
Definitely. Not clingy, just easy wearing.
And slouchy takes that further, more intentionally casual.
Yeah, like an oversized sweater that hangs just so, or boyfriend jeans. It's a deliberate, laid-back look.
And drapey, that's about the fabric again.
Mostly, yeah. Fabric that falls in soft folds, flows nicely, like silk charmeuse or maybe a soft jersey knit. Not stiff.
Creates that softer silhouette.
Exactly. Very fluid, often elegant.
Okay, let's inject some personality. Color and pattern. So much more than just blue or red.
Oh yeah, color and pattern are huge for expression. Mood, personality, everything.
Like jewel tones? What are those exactly?
Think deep, rich colors like emerald green, sapphire blue, ruby red, amethyst purple, like gems.
Right, sounds luxurious.
Often does, yeah. Adds that richness.
And pastels are the opposite. Soft, light colors.
Exactly. Baby blue, mint green, pale pink, lavender. Light, airy feel, often seen as delicate, maybe spring-like.
Okay, patterns, stripes, more kinds than I realized. Pinstripes are the thin ones.
Yep, very thin, often vertical, classic for suiting. Then you have wider ones, like candy stripes, often brighter colors.
And barcode stripes, that sounds modern.
It is. Varying widths creates a more graphic look. Stripes can be surprisingly versatile.
Florals, too. Ditzy florals are the tiny ones.
Yeah, small, usually scattered densely, can feel quite sweet or vintage. Then you have bold florals, big graphic blooms, much more statement-making.
Polka dots, classic round spots, can feel playful.
It can be playful or sometimes quite chic and retro, depending on the size and color. And animal prints, leopard, zebra, adds a bit of wildness.
Definitely makes a statement. And geometric patterns.
Using shapes, triangles, squares, zigzags, think classics like houndstooth, that check pattern, or argyle diamonds, chevron V shapes. Add structure, can be traditional or very modern.
Okay, clothes covered. But accessories, they can totally make or break an outfit, right?
Absolutely. They're the punctuation marks where you really personalize things.
Jewelry first, earrings. Studs sit right on the lobe.
Hoops or circles, drops, spangle down.
And chandelier earrings are the big, dangly, elaborate ones.
Usually, yeah. More intricate, more statement making. Knowing the types helps you choose what works with your neckline or hairstyle.
Necklaces length matters. Choker is tight on the neck.
Right. Princess length hits around the collarbone. Matinee is a bit longer, top of the bust. Opera goes lower. Rope is the longest, can often be doubled.
Knowing the length helps you figure out what works with your top.
Totally. It changes the whole proportion.
Bracelets. Bangles are the solid slip-on ones.
Yep, rigid. Cuffs are often wider, might have an opening. And charm bracelets have little dangling bits. Adds interest to the wrist. Can be subtle or bold.
Bags. Function meets fashion. A tote is the big carry-all.
Usually, yeah. Large, open top, 2 handles. Great for every day. A clutch is small, handheld, no strap, more for evening. Typically, yeah. Crossbody has a long strap. Wear it across your body, practical.
And a satchel. That sounds more structured.
It often is. Flat bottom, top handles, maybe a shoulder strap too. Classic look. The bag choice says a lot.
And shoes. Pumps are the classic closed-toe heels.
Staple. Stilettos have that super thin, high heel, more drum.
Alpers are slip-ons, right? Sometimes have that little strap or tassel.
Exactly. Comfy, but can be smart. Oxfords have that closed lacing system. The tabs are sewn underneath.
Okay. And brogues have the little holes, the decorative perforations.
That's the key feature of brogues, yeah. Could be on Oxfords or other styles. And ballet flats, simple, round toe, flexible sole. Footwear really anchors the look, changes the formality instantly.
Layering, another great tool. Adds interest, warmth.
Versatility, lets you adapt. And you can play with textures and colors.
Like throwing a cardigan over a simple dress.
Or a blazer over a t-shirt instantly smartens it up.
Or even like a denim jacket over something floaty like a floral dress. That contrast.
Love that contrast. It shows how layering mixes styles.
And when you describe it, you mention the layers peeking out.
Yeah, like seeing the shirt cuff under the jacket or the longer hem underneath. Adds that visual depth. Looks intentional.
And there are different ways to layer, right? Lightweight stuff for spring.
Or tonal layering, different shades of the same color. Very chic.
Or textural layering, like smooth silk with a really chunky knit.
Yes. That contrast is so visually interesting. Lots of creative possibilities with layering.
Okay, what about the details, the little things on clothes?
The details. That's often where the quality and character really show.
Like stitching. Top stitching is the visible kind.
Right, on the outside. Can be functional, reinforcing a seam, or purely decorative. French seams are those neat enclosed seams on the inside, very clean finish.
And blind hems. so you barely see the stitches.
Exactly. Very common on trousers or skirts for a clean edge. These techniques really speak to the craftsmanship.
Decorative stuff, too. Applique, that's pieces of fabric sewn on.
Yep. Creating a pattern or image. Embroidery is using thread for decorative stitches. Beading is sewing on tiny beads, adds sparkle, texture, transforms a simple piece.
And manipulating the fabric itself, like rouching.
Rouching is gathering the fabric, creates soft folds, often used for shaping or detail. Pleats or folded creases add volume, structure.
And darts. Those are the stitched folds that shape a garment, right?
Yeah.
Like at the bust or waist.
Precisely. Essential for fitting curves. These techniques show how fabric is sculpted.
Even how the edge is finished. Scalloped edges have those curves.
Pretty detail. Raw edges are left unfinished, deliberately more edgy, deconstructed look.
And fringe, loose threads hanging down.
Adds movement, can feel bohemian or Western. All these finishes contribute to the overall style.
Okay, let's talk wardrobe heroes, those key pieces.
The foundation. The reliable, versatile items everyone should probably have.
Like the little black dress, the LBD.
The ultimate classic. Dress it up, dress it down. Works for so many things.
A statement piece, something that grabs attention.
Exactly. The focal point. Could be bright color, bold pattern, unusual shape. Shows personality.
And capsule wardrobe pieces, the mix and match essentials, like a trench coat.
Classic trench, double-breasted belt, epaulets, all those details. So versatile. Or perfectly tailored trousers, a crisp white button-down shirt.
Things you can wear again and again in different ways.
That's the idea. Maximum versatility from fewer pieces.
And classic pumps, again, simple, go with everything heels.
A reliable, polished footwear. A true hero.
Understanding fashion history adds context too, right? Like different periods.
Definitely. Helps you see where trends come from, why things look the way they do.
So vintage is roughly 20 to 100 years old. Antique is older.
Generally, yeah. And vintage-inspired or retro means it's new, but looks like it's from the past. Useful distinctions. Shows fashion is cyclical.
And we reference decades all the time, like 70s inspired, maybe wide legs, earthy tones.
Bohemian vibes, yeah.
Yeah.
Or 90s revival, I think slip dresses, maybe minimalist looks, chunky shoes.
Lets you tap into a whole aesthetic.
Exactly. And cultural influences too, like Parisian chic.
Effortless elegance, right? Quality basics, not trying too hard.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Or Scandinavian minimalism. Clean lines, function, often neutral colors.
Shows how lifestyle shapes style.
Absolutely.
Okay, we have all the pieces. Now, putting it together, describing a whole outfit with this better vocabulary.
This is where it really clicks. Articulating how things work together.
So instead of just, I wore jeans and a nice top.
Which tells you almost nothing.
Right, you could say, I wore high-waisted straight-leg jeans with a fluid silk blend scoop neck blouse in a soft, dusty rose color.
See, much clearer picture. More sophisticated. You understand the textures, the colors, the fit.
Or instead of my work dress, maybe, I wore a tailored navy sheath dress. It had 3/4 sleeves and this like subtle peplum detail right at the waist.
Nice. Add structure. You mentioned the sleeve length, the color, the tailoring. Communicates professionalism in detail.
And describing how pieces interact, like the crop jacket really balanced the volume of the big pleated skirt.
Good one. Or there was this great textural contrast between the like smooth leather boots and the really chunky knit sweater. Adds visual interest.
It's about why it works, not just what it is.
Exactly. Analyzing the ensemble.
And there are even names for common combinations, right? Like fashion formulas.
Yeah, kind of like style recipes.
Yeah.
Useful shortcuts.
Monochromatic dressing. That's all one color.
Different shades and tints of one color, yeah. Can look very sleek, very put together. Lengthening too.
Color blocking. That's the bold, contrasting blocks of color.
Yep. Like a bright pink top with orange pants.
Yep.
Very graphic, very statement.
Smart casual. The eternal question. What is it?
It's that balance, right? Nicer than jeans and a t-shirt, but not a suit. Maybe tailored trousers or a nice skirt with a smart top, like a good quality knit or a blouse.
Okay. And business casual is a step up from that.
Generally, yeah. Still no full suit usually, but maybe blazers, button-downs, dress pants, skirts. The standard for many offices now. Polished, but not stiff.
And athleisure. That's the comfy cool trend.
Totally. Mixing athletic wear like nice leggings or joggers with everyday pieces, like leggings with a sharp blazer and cool sneakers. Comfort meets style.
Different occasions have their own language too, dress codes.
Oh yeah. Understanding those is crucial for not feeling out of place.
Most formal, black tie, tuxedos and long gowns.
Typically, yes. And even more formal is white tie, tailcoats for men, super grand gowns, maybe even gloves for women. Very specific.
Okay. Then semi-formal or dressy, maybe cocktail attire.
Right. Cocktail usually means shorter dresses for women, knee-length, midi, suits, or sport coats for men. Business formal is usually a full suit, conservative colors.
Polished, but maybe a bit more flexible than black tie.
Exactly. Then you have business casual, again separates. Smart casual, elevated every day. Festive attire suggests adding some fun color, sparkle.
And casual elegant, what's that?
Kind of like nice casual, no jeans, no sneakers, but not formal either. Polished separates, maybe a nice dress. Think upscale dinner party.
Okay. And weddings might have specific terms, like tea-length dress.
Yeah, that hemline falls between the knee and the ankle. Or they might suggest evening separates, a dressy top and bottom combo.
Good to know these so you can decode the invitation.
Definitely helps you choose something appropriate and respectful.
Yeah, and sustainability is huge now. There's a whole vocabulary there.
So important. As people care more, the language evolves to describe these better practices.
Like slow fashion. That's the opposite of fast fashion.
Right. Focuses on quality, things that last, ethical production. Less about chasing micro trends. Ethical fashion focuses specifically on fair labor, safe conditions.
So treating people right throughout the process.
Exactly. Key part of it.
Upcycled versus recycled. What's the difference?
Good question. Recycled usually means breaking down the material like plastic bottles into fiber. Upcycled means taking waste, maybe old clothes, scraps, and turning it into something new and often considered better or higher value without breaking it down first.
Ah, okay. Both about reducing waste.
Definitely. Then you have circular fashion, thinking about the whole life cycle, designing things to be reused, repaired, and eventually returned safely to the earth.
A whole system approach. And zero waste design.
Trying to create patterns and cut fabric so there's minimal or no leftover scrap waste during production. Very clever pattern cutting usually.
Wow. Okay. Biodegradable means it breaks down naturally.
Without harming the environment, yeah. Organic means grown without synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, better for the soil, farmers.
Vegan fashion, no animal products at all.
Correct. No leather, wool, silk, fur, etc.
And dead stock fabric. What's that?
That's leftover, unused fabric from bigger production runs that might otherwise be thrown away. Using it gives it a second life, reduces waste.
Lots of positive terms there. Good to know.
For sure. Helps you make more informed choices if that's important to you.
Trends also have their own buzzwords, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Helps us track what's happening now.
Like oversized, we mentioned. And
Right.
deconstructed. Sounds messy.
It kind of looks intentionally unfinished. Raw edges, exposed seams. Maybe it looks like it's been taken apart and put back together differently.
Interesting. Maximalism. That's the more is more approach.
Totally. Bold colors, mixing patterns, lots of accessories, statement pieces all together. Very expressive.
And dopamine dressing. Is that wearing happy clothes?
Basically. Bright colors, fun patterns, things that are meant to literally boost your mood. Like wearing sunshine.
I like that. Coastal grandmother. I keep hearing that.
It's that relaxed, chic, beachy vibe.
Think Diane Keaton in a Nancy Meyers movie. Linen pants, cozy sweaters, neutral colors, comfortable but elegant.
Oh, okay. And streetwear.
Kept a blend of casual, sportswear, sometimes high fashion, influenced by skate culture, hip-hop. Think cool sneakers, hoodies, graphic tees, maybe mixed with designer pieces.
Normcore, is that dressing? Normally?
Kind of. It's deliberately choosing unassuming, average-looking clothes as a style statement, like anti-fashion fashion.
Huh, okay. Gender fluid fashion. Moving beyond traditional male-female clothing categories. Designing clothes that anyone can wear, regardless of gender identity.
And adaptive fashion.
That's really important. Designing clothes for people with disabilities, easier closures, seated designs, things like that. Making fashion more accessible.
So many interesting trends happening.
Always evolving.
Okay, a bit more technical. Fit and proportion. Why do some things just look right?
It often comes down to balance and visual harmony.
Like balanced proportions, maybe pairing something voluminous with something sleek.
Exactly. Like wide leg trousers with a fitted top.
Sure.
Or a big oversized sweater with slim pants. It creates that visual balance. The rule of thirds is another guideline. Dividing the body visually into thirds often creates more interesting proportions than cutting it in half.
Interesting. Dropped shoulder. What does that mean?
The shoulder seam sits lower down on the arm past the natural shoulder point. Gives a more relaxed, sometimes slouchy look.
And negative space. Space between the clothes and the body.
Yeah, or even just the background visible. How a garment hangs away from the body can create sophistication. Think of a beautifully cut, wide leg pant or a structured sleeve. That space is part of the design.
Subtle things that make a big difference.
Definitely.
All right, let's try putting everything together. Advanced descriptions.
Okay, the grand finale of description. Let's see that vocabulary shine.
Instead of just a dress with a jacket, how about a fit and flare midi dress in a delicate ditzy floral print,
Oh yeah, got the silhouette length pattern.
layered with a cropped denim jacket, and it has that intentional raw edge detailing.
Nice detail.
Accessorized with a cognac leather crossbody bag and some sturdy pointed toe ankle boots.
Okay, accessories, shoes.
Creating this like balanced look that mixes the denim with the more structured dress shape.
Perfect. See how much information is in there. Silhouette, print, layering details, accessories, the overall vibe and how it's achieved.
Right. Or an interview outfit, not just a suit, maybe. A sharply tailored charcoal pencil skirt.
Okay, specific color, fit, skirt type.
Paired with a refined silk blend pinstripe blouse.
Fabric, pattern.
Good. Layered under a navy blazer, single button closure, clean look. Maybe a subtle peplum at the waist.
Details on the blazer, very specific.
Finished with classic black leather pumps and just minimal gold jewelry.
Shoes, accessories.
For a look that's, professional but still approachable. Business formal, basically.
Fantastic. That paints a complete, specific, and intentional picture using precise language. That's the goal.
All right, I think you're ready. Listeners, are you ready? Time for the Design Your Dream Outfit quiz.
Okay, this is where you get to play. Use all this new vocabulary.
First question, silhouette. What's the main shape of your dream outfit? A-line. Fitted, maybe oversized, boxy, or something really drapey.
What shape feels most to you?
Next, neckline. What are you seeing? A classic boat neck, flattering V-neck, cozy cowl, chic turtleneck, simple scoop, romantic sweetheart, something else.
Think about how it frames your face, the overall feel.
Fabric. What's it made of in your dream? Breathable cotton or linen? Luxurious silk? Warm wool? A practical synthetic or blend?
Consider the feel, the drape, the occasion.
Color palette. What colors dominate? Rich jewel tones, soft pastels, versatile neutrals, earthy shades, bold primaries. Are you going monochromatic, maybe, or color blocking?
What colors make you feel great?
How about pattern or texture? Does your dream outfit have maybe a classic herringbone, pinstripes, polka dots, maybe some cool quilting, embroidery, or applique?
Adding that visual or tactile interest.
The third piece, what layer completes the look? A sharp blazer, cozy cardigan, cool jacket, maybe a vest.
What ties it all together? Adds that finishing touch.
Statement accessory. What's the one piece that really pops? A bold necklace, dramatic earrings, a unique brooch, a vibrant scarf, an amazing bag.
That focal point that shouts you.
Shoes. What grounds the outfit? Comfy loafers, chic ankle boots, elegant flats. What about heel height? Material smooth leather, soft suede.
Can't forget the foundation.
And inspiration. Does your dream outfit nod to a fashion era or influence? 70s boho, 90s minimalism, Parisian chic, Japanese avant-garde, something else entirely.
What historical or cultural vibe resonates with you?
Okay, final step. Can you now take all those choices and write or even just mentally construct a full description of your dream outfit using this amazing vocabulary we've talked about?
Really try to paint that picture using specific terms. This is your chance to bring it to life.
So as we wrap this up, building this vocabulary, it's not about sounding fancy or anything, right?
Absolutely not. It's really about clear self-expression and honestly appreciating the craft that goes into clothes more.
Yeah.
Understanding the choices.
Yeah, and having a more thoughtful relationship with what you wear. It can help you communicate better when you're shopping, maybe, or talking to a tailor.
Definitely. And it might even lead to more sustainable choices because you're thinking more about materials, construction, longevity.
Makes sense. When you have the words, you become more aware, more intentional.
Exactly. You're a more empowered and conscious consumer and just more connected to your own style.
Well, this has been fun. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive into fashion vocabulary. If you enjoyed it, maybe share it with a friend who also gets stuck at "it's nice."
And please, try using these words. Maybe describe one thing you wear each day, just to yourself, using a few specific terms. Practice makes perfect.
You might be surprised how quickly it starts to feel natural. Remember, the right words really can make your style shine even brighter.
Thanks for glowing up with me today. I hope you learned something new and feel inspired. If you loved this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Glow Up English so you don't miss our next episode. You can also leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want to hear about next. Until then, keep shining.